Good evening YouTube. I just wanted to make another video. This is about interest rates. So before you switch off, let me just say and talk about my point going forward. So basically the banks that I feel are ripping you off. Essentially you are getting virtually nothing for your savings in your bank account. If you're like me and you have been brought up to save money from your parents, and you're getting very minimal interest, then you're not incentivized to do that. So let me just show you some of the bank accounts that are available at the moment, and I'll just go over to the best saving accounts that are available. So you can see here, okay, this is a website from the UK because I live here. So the best interest rate you can get is for Aldermore, which is a bank that I've never heard of, but anyway. This gives you a 1.25% variable interest rate, and this is bank accounts that have instant access. And as you can see, as I scroll down, I think probably one of the best ones is 1.75, 1.5, 1.5, 1.46, and so on. So the value I'm going to take is about 1.5 because this website says this is the best interest rate that I can get. At 1.25%, if you were to save that for 1 year, you would get £62.50, and that's not a lot. So in terms of the amount you get for your interest, in terms of your savings, and bearing in mind that the banks will take your £5,000 that you deposit into your account, and they would then reissue that amount of money and provide it as a loan to somebody else, and basically they'll make profit out of your savings. So you get 1.25%. If that same bank has a credit card, and in this example this is the best rate for a credit card available in the UK, which is from Sainsbury's Bank, you can see you get 20.9% APR. So essentially this is how much the bank charges you in terms of making a purchase with your credit card. And if we calculate that out, if you just bear with me, the bank will be making £1,000 per year out of your credit card. So if you put that into perspective, from the same amount of money you deposit into your bank, you as a person, as an individual, as a saver, as a responsible person, would make £62.50. As a bank, taking your money and giving it to someone else and loaning it out, they'll make 20% interest, which equates to £1,000. And that is a massive amount of money that banks will be making off of your money that you see very little of, that you've worked very hard to earn. And to be honest, from my personal perspective, I think this is a bit of a piss take. And I think that people as an individual and the society, we need to do more to try and make more out of the money that we work so hard to earn, to save and earn interest on. And I just don't think this is acceptable. So I'll show you a way where you can earn 18%. And before you switch off and you turn over to another YouTube channel, let me just say this is not a scam. I am not getting any money from this company. I have an account with them and I do earn interest, but I'm just like anybody else that signs up to their account services. And also I'll be providing my referral link below, and of course I'll get a little bit of money out of that. I believe you'll be getting a little bit out of that as well, but that's all I'll be earning if you ever decide to use my referral link. Of course you don't have to, but I just felt like this is a message that I needed to send out. And on top of that, if banks across the EU or the UK go into negative interest rates, what that essentially means is that they would charge you for you to put your money into your account. So say if you have saved £5,000 of your hard-earned money, the banks would take money out of your account just for keeping your money in the bank account. So they could, for example, take 1.5% just for holding your money into a bank account. And if that happens, I think that's a complete piss take, and I think that people need to transfer their money to something else where they can earn a high interest on their savings thought they work so hard to earn. So based on that, let me just take you to an app that I've downloaded. Okay, it's not a savings app, it's a cryptocurrency, and I'll just show you on here. And I'm sorry for changing the aspect ratio. I can't change the aspect ratio of this link because it's on my phone. But if I can show you very quickly, if I bought BAT, which is basic attention token, it's a cryptocurrency, I'd earn 6% interest on that for 3-month fixed term periods. And if I was to buy, for example, of course this is MCO, so if I was to try and get interest on MCO token, I'll get 4% interest for a 3-month fixed term period. And if I was to buy Crypto.com coin, CRO, I'll get 16% interest, which is massive compared to what you get in a normal bank. I just wanted to say that, of course, this is a bit of a risk, because if you put your money into cryptocurrency, of course, there's a big chance that the value of the crypto will drop. But at the same time, I think that if you did do that, and bearing in mind that the cryptocurrency market at the moment is at the bottom, especially for altcoins, then I think you have a good chance of making good money on your cryptocurrency. So I wouldn't recommend that you go out and put all of your money into crypto. I'd say maybe 5 to 10% of your savings would be worthwhile just putting into a cryptocurrency. Any one of these will be great. It's up to you which one you want to choose, and you would make a good return on your money. And if I just take you back to what I looked at earlier, just as a reminder, on money.com, again, 20.9% the banks will be earning on your money that you put into your savings account, which you worked hard to earn. And then again, if you were to deposit your money into a savings account, you would get 1.25%. And again, this is instant access. So if I was to even put it on, say, fixed rate bonds, which is over a fixed period of time, 3 years, if you were to put your money into 3 years, you get 1.95%, which is ridiculous. And with Crypto.com, you'll get 16% on CRO tokens, and that's over a 3-month period. So you'll be earning substantially more money. And I have to say, with if you look at the charts for MCO.com, and actually let me just show you that very quickly, MCO token charts. If I take you that very quickly, and I'll go to CoinMarketCap, actually these charts for MCO are fairly good when it, of course, loads. And I just want to show you very quickly, the price has been fairly stable. It's been ranging between $6 to $3. There hasn't really been a massive significant change in the price for the last couple of months, and I think it's definitely a worthwhile investment to make. Another thing with Crypto.com, you have to buy 50 MCO tokens in order to get a higher interest rate, and if you want to get the maximum interest rate is 500 MCO. So just to let you know, this is something that I'm not really happy with, but again, I'm not that bothered about. So 50 MCO tokens are probably about £200. 500 MCO tokens is about $2.5 grand. So it's up to you about how much you want to put into that pot in order to get the high interest rate. So just to finish this off, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy on the internet, and I just wanted to thank you all for watching my video, and please don't forget to like, subscribe, and tick the little bell notification button for my next video. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.